What's up guys, this is Save Night, and welcome back to Let's Play Wizardry, Tale of the Forsaken Land for the PS2. Last episode, I completed that last little section of B2 that I forgot to do. After hitting that switch and activating the elevator, I actually used the elevator to go down to the 4th level of B2 and showed off like a room that I didn't actually have access to before, which led to another switch that activated the second elevator, the one that's actually not even close to where the other one is. It's like off to itself in like a room or something on the 3rd floor. And that actually takes you to somewhere that I can't really do anything with yet. Then from there, I actually went back down to the 4th floor and made my way into the stairway that leads to B3, which is called B3 Labyrinth, because whenever you go into it, it actually changes each time that you go into it. From like its layout to the treasures found, which I found a fuck ton of treasures. I ended up selling them all because they were garbage compared to what I had. Yeah, I ended up selling everything because it was just crap. Got the monies now, so that's that. And then made my way onto B4, which is called the Ancient Cemetery. And I from there warped out back to town so I could sell all that crap. And before I head back in, I'm going to come back here and pick up the B4 quest. I'm actually going to skip this one because I need to pick up items to do it, but these, like this one, that one, and that one, is actually done when I get there and do whatever it is I need to do. Let's do this one. Palo. Someone disrupts my sleep. Will you find that someone? He is somewhere in the labyrinth and he looks just like me. 11,000 XP and a charm. A pale man with bags under his eyes walked up to you. Oof. You look thirsty. Help me. I can't sleep anymore. They will be back when night comes. The man Palo seems to be having nightmares. In his dream, adventurers surround him and stab him over and over. Oh God. The men in my dreams look at me with cold eyes. Then they stand in front of me and murmur reproachfully, I'm going to kill you. I thought it was just a dream at first, but they come night after night now. What have I done? Why are they trying to kill me in my dream? I don't know what's going on. According to the information that Palo collected from other adventurers, the setting for the dream is the graveyard in the 4th floor of the labyrinth. It's not just any dream. I'm sure of it. They're getting closer and closer. Very slowly, but they are definitely getting closer to the surface. The man staggered back to his table. Okay. That was super weird. Rose, find out about my husband. My husband has been sneaking into the labyrinth lately. I think he's hiding something. Can you find out for me? His name is Giorgio and has long hair. Whatever, and a hair ornament. Oh, look, it's Rose. It is. What happened to Romeo, hon? Did you sell him off? Men in the tavern began laughing. Shut up. Shut up, or you go home and suck on your mama's breast, you big baby. When approached you as she pushed aside the men making fun of her. You the one who accepted the quest? I'm Rose Rose. I used to be an adventurer just like you. The men began to shout out. Now she's a cute maiden. The thief's heart has just been stolen. Pfft. Shut up, dumbass. Rose gave the man a nice right hook to the face. The man was knocked. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ahem. So here's the quest. Rose looked away embarrassed. I want you to see what my husband is doing. At that moment, the tavern burst into laughter. Shut up, I said. Man, these guys never grow up. Really, you just saw her lay some guy out bigger than her with one blow. You really gonna fucking mess with her? Lately, he's been sneaking into the labyrinth. But what's odd about that is, he faints at the sight of any monster. He's definitely hiding something from me. I'm beginning to think that he's meeting someone there, but he's never been the type of person to hide things from me. He's also been avoiding me. Don't you think something's up? If he's meeting with another woman, I'm not going to forgive him. His name is Giorgio. He's a handsome man with black hair down to his shoulders and slit-like eyes. According to these guys here, he's been going to the 4th floor fairly often. I'm leaving this up to you. And Gustav, recover our party's shield, 11,000 XP and a shield. I've lost my party's shield because of my mistake, and fate has not allowed me my chance to turn the tables. Please retrieve our shield in lieu of myself. Warrior in rusty armor limped his way towards you. Using his sword as a cane, he took a deep breath. I'm ashamed to have you witness such a disgraceful sight. I'm Gustav Bright. I was leader of the Imperial Knights. Gustav stopped as he began to recollect something. It was something he would rather forget. Until now, I have walked through countless battlefields, have earned victory and fame. Until now, I have been confident that I have fulfilled my duty. He said duty. My feelings about my men and the people's trust in me, they were both unshakable. Until that incident. Began describing what happened. His words were filled with regret and anger directed at himself. At the time of the flash, we were outside the town fighting monsters. They were strong, but we had courage and will. And then the flash shook the earth. I should have given my men orders to retreat. My man glanced my way every once in a while, but even then I didn't give the order. Did I want to claim credit for victory, or was I overconfident? Either way, I lost my men, and our shield. My career has ended, but I have survived despite my foolish mistake. It is embarrassing, but please, find our shield. It's such a pathetic thing. This tattered body won't even allow me to remedy my failure. Disappeared into the tavern crowd. Okay, that was also super sad. I think if I already came here, didn't have anything new. So this one, and can I do it now? No, I cannot do it now, okay? Or is it here? Nope, okay, never mind. Okay, now I'm gonna head back into the labyrinth and meet you at the entrance to B4. Okay, I'm back. I actually kind of altered my plans a little bit, because as I was running back down here to do things, I was actually getting pretty close to getting levels and shit. So I went ahead and I just kind of digged around on the 3rd floor for a while. I got a couple of levels. Because I don't remember exactly what level it was I started on, so but I know I got at least 1 level per person, if not more. Picked up a couple of things, like attack items and shit. Damn, I didn't realize hers was that high. 5, almost 6 for a trust. Okay, now I'm back on B4. Just called whatever the fuck it's called. Whatcha-tits. Ancient Cemetery. You met a samurai healing himself. The samurai noticed you and began to talk to you amicably. The 3rd floor was quite a handful, but this floor is worse. There are pitfalls and creepy gravestones everywhere. He seemed to be the samurai named Matsuri that a soldier told you about. You asked if it was him. Indeed, my name is Matsuri, but how do you know that? When you told him about getting a sword from a Duhan soldier, Matsuri gave an exaggerated nod. Your Majesty's soldiers are really so courteous. All I did was help him out a little. You gave him the Sword Sheathe. with this sword, I'll be able to beat the undead. This is great. Every time I see the undead, it reminds me of her. It pushes me to go on. Matsuri noticed him looking at him and scratched his cheek shyly. My village was attacked by the undead in the past. So many were killed. Even the women and children weren't spared. When Her Majesty heard about it, she decided to send some help to us. When we got the news, everyone rejoiced. We all thought we were saved. While all that came was just this one elf girl. We didn't believe that a girl like that could fight monsters at all. So we got worried. But she was Sophia, the priest known as a sacred healer. Her Majesty sent us a Queen's Guard, one of her own personal servants. Her skill was amazing. She knelt and just by her prayer alone destroyed an army of the undead. Jesus. That's not all. She healed the injured villagers one by one. I fell for her then, for her beauty and for her kindness. But yeah, so that's what the town looked like before the flash. As you can see, there's like, what, 6 buildings left? So yeah, none of this wall bullshit that's there. Because of the flash, it is uncertain whether Sophia is dead or alive. Matsuri's face clouded over for a moment, but soon became cheerful. But I think that she's still alive. A Queen's Guard would never die before fulfilling her duty. I'm going to find her, and I'm going to pay her back for all she did for us. Okay, goddamn, you shut the fuck up and leave. Thanks for listening to me. Let me give you this in return. Matsuri pulled out a fragment of a crystal that shined with a crimson glow. You got the crimson quartz. I have no clue what to do with it, but it might come in handy someday. Okay, God, goodbye. Jesus fuck. And this wrong, but and this floor is super annoying because of this. Lots and lots of fucking pitfalls everywhere. Those pink things that you see, the little pink squares, those are pitfalls. Red ones are switches or other importante things. And it's just like, son of a fucking bitch. That's just a pain in the arse. In the arse. So I have to see if I can memorize this shit. A couple of them are pitfalls, but it's a trapped pitfall. If you disarm it, you won't fall. I think it's that one right here. Or somewhere over here. You bumped into the adventurers you met on the first floor. Oh, you scared me. I thought you were a monster. The girl bishop sighed, relieved. Idiot, how dare you scare her like, oh, fuck you, asshole. Young thief glared at you, annoyed. Oscar, I don't care for people who are vulgar. Suddenly, the face of the boy who was called Oscar went pale. I'm sorry, AnnMarie. I'll be more careful next time. I won't hold my breath. Young Bishop AnnMarie smiled charmingly and made a cutting remark. I get the feeling we've met before. I wonder where that was. Oh, I think he's the one Oscar bumped into on the first floor. Rune? I don't care for people who interrupt me when I talk. Sorry, Anne, I'll be more careful. Apparently, the leader of this party was AnnMarie, the bishop. Yeah. Could, you know, use every spell, turn undead, appraise items. Yeah, I wouldn't fuck with her. Oscar and Room seemed to not be able to defy her. Did you fall in the pitfall on your way here too? No. Oh really? Even I fell in, but somehow you didn't? That bothers me, but well, whatever. Anyway, the 4th floor is a pain, isn't it? Thinking I ought to check out the graves that look suspicious and all. And then there are those pitfalls. I was trying to be careful not to fall in any, but sometimes it might be necessary to fall in them. You might be able to get to new places. After AnnMarie finished speaking, she put out her pretty hand. When you gave a puzzled look, she smiled cheerfully. I tell you, you pay me. most important thing in this labyrinth is information. I'm not altruistic enough to give it to you for nothing. Oh, fuck you, bitch. I never asked you to tell me any of this shit. You decided to fucking tell me. That's your own skank ass fault. So how about half your money? No. Kiss the whitest, hairiest part of my ass. Tears filled AnnMarie's eyes. How mean, after all I've told you, you don't even pay? You idiot, how dare you make her cry? Just teach this guy a lesson. Tough. You can go ahead and try. Oh, okay, well that was garbage. And alright, they're fucking pussies. Sarah's also getting close to a level. Well, not really close, but closer than everyone else. Damn it, he's too strong for us. Can't believe we lost. Well, it is like 2 against 5, so you're pretty strong. AnnMarie came over from where she was watching. I like strong people, and since you're strong, I'll tell you something good. AnnMarie lowered her voice. Have you heard that somebody might have kidnapped the queen? Actually, yeah, I've heard it from like 2 people. Oh, you already know. He was desperately trying to hide it, but adventurers' rumors sure spread quickly, don't they? They say that Ledoux has secretly sent ninjas out to find the queen. The one leading them is one of the queen's guards, ckin the Agile. On hearing that name, your heart jumped. There's something about that name. But AnnMarie didn't notice the reaction and continued to talk. There are a lot of ninja soldiers here too. They're a bit edgy, so you might want to stay away from them. Yeah, because they're assholes. And you don't need to be so nice to someone like this. Yeah, I don't see why you should tell him anything. I'm gonna beat both your asses again if you don't shut the fuck up. AnnMarie glanced at them and chuckled sadly. Oscar, Rune, I'm disappointing you both. I thought you'd have at least some strength. I may start to not like you anymore. Oh, that burn. AnnMarie paid them no notice and looked into your eyes. Well, I guess I'll see you again. And he just starts walking off on a floor full of undead. Again, she is a bishop. All spells plus the spell. This way. Yeah. Shit. Actually, these are new. Never mind. What are these? I think these are gargoyles. Crap. Really? Oh, it's one time I don't fucking protect him. That was crap. It's not really supposed to kill them, it's just supposed to make them stopping. We're supposed to make them stop attacking, but... Come on. There we go. Devil's Horn. What do you think? A cursed seal within Devil's Horn will raise agility. You picked up the bag that was dropped together and untied it. There was a piece of paper inside. Do not steal my treasure. You fell for a trap that somebody made. And here we have a trapped and locked chest. Whereas the blue one was just regular, the yellow was locked, so you just pick it to get it open. The red was trapped, so if you fail disarming the trap, the chest will still open, but the trap will go off and hit you with whatever. But for these, since they're trapped and locked, if you fuck up disarming it, the trap will go off and hit you with it, and it will remain locked, so you have to try again. Locked with your dog fog set. Dark fog clouds your vision, makes it harder for you to see. So this nice, pretty, bright room is actually almost pitch black. Transfer reveal them. The fuck? Oh, derp. In the labyrinth, full of tombstones, a man stood absent-mindedly. He was not doing anything in particular. He was just staring at a grave before him. All that's left here is the grave and body of somebody rotting away. I thought I fully understood that. He has shoulder-length black hair and almond-shaped eyes. The man in front of you fit the description of Giorgio, whom you were asked to find. I guess somewhere in my heart I believe, however illogical, that it's impossible for someone you love to disappear and be gone. I always believed that there was nothing that could be undone in this world, and that I could get back whatever I'd lost. Up until the time I lost someone dear to me. The man must have felt something. After identifying himself, he quietly began talking about his past. The man's name was Giorgio Aviello. He killed people for money. His existence was only known to a handful of the population. The work he did was always shrouded in bloody darkness. It was never meant for anyone to know about. When the flash happened, I had just finished a job and was on my way back to town. When I saw the flash, the only thought in my head was that of her. I hoped and I prayed that she was still alive. Then at last I could have apologized to her for the heartless things that I've done to her, and all the terrible things I've ever said to her. Isn't it funny? After I've murdered so many people, but all that was left for me was her tragically charred dead body. Oops. That was the response to my prayers, and time has never moved for me since. Giorgio gently touched the gravestone once more before he left, and then he faded away, blending in with the somber scenery. Beautiful ring sat upon the grave. On the ring, the name Rose Alvia. What? Rose? Ravenless, you've got a promise ring. Rose's quest has been completed. Yeah, this is where it starts to get like super weird. He just said that the love of his life was, he came back, witnessed the flash, went home to, to the love of his life, found her charred body, and she's buried right here. And he just put a ring on the grave that belonged to her, and his name was Rose. Rose was the name of the quest giver that you spoke to in the tavern. So, Yeah? Sure. Derp derp der. Wait a second. Ricardo suddenly stopped. This grave, it seems different from the others. Yeah, it's square. Or rectangular. Should we check it out? Yeah, sure. Tombstone. Did I fight these already? God damn it. Of course you have fire breath. Come on, one more. Fix your ass. Rush. Just remember where the fuck I have to go. This way. I think it's this way I want to go, actually. Oh, excuse me. Throwing knife. I have no idea what kind of throwing knife that is. It's creepy, I tell ya. Have you heard? The undead come out of this graveyard and wander up into town, but strangely enough, nobody in town claims to have seen any of them. What's going on? Where did they disappear to? I doubt they go off and take a nap together or anything like that. You don't know that? Warrior laughed out loud and walked away. Katana, which again nobody can fucking use. I don't want to go here yet. I think there's a warp that brings you back up top. I don't know why the hell I have her pick it for. Sculpture Velum. Paralysis is written by Wizard Days. Brought meat, frog tongue, and broken sword. Did I look at this one? I don't remember if I did or not. Sealing magic written by Wizard Days. Bogey cat's fur, pixie wing, and thief blood. A velum was stuck in an old book. On it, in poor handwriting, it said, "An undead sucked my life away. Oh horror, my body feels odd. The mighty warrior Odom." Give me a second. Okay, I'm back. Where's it at? That actually is not cursed. Shade's knife, used by the well-known Shade, has very high accuracy and petrifies enemies. Can be used from the back row. It's a little bit stronger than that. I'm not giving it to her because that's magical. And this has the ability to petrify the undead. So I'm gonna go ahead and just leave it on her so I can get something better. So I need to remember to get her a shield at some point. Relatively new corpses with some flesh still on them were lying all over the place. Will never forgive. A whispering voice seems to be coming from the dead body in front of you. Help me. Kill me. He's coming. It hurts. Help. What the hell? It was not your imagination. The voice was undoubtedly coming from the corpse. Had you've come. You still look super gross. A man named Palo, for whom you accepted the quest to the tavern, was standing behind you. Creepy, ominous music is ominous. Undead scum, you thought you could fool me, eh? I know all about it, that's right. I know you're all fakes. The jig is up. How does it feel? You tried to trick me, and I tricked you instead. There's no point trying to kill me. He was ranting and making no sense at all. He was foaming at the corners of his mouth. It was obvious the man was insane. Yeah. Look at him. You undead bastards. Wait, damn it. Now I'll make you show your true selves. With a sick look in his eyes, Palo reached for his sword. Ninja, get away from him. He is a dead man, one who should no longer exist in this world. It was the Imperial Ninjas. They were soldiers specially chosen for their skills and fidelity to serve the royal court. It was rare for It was rare for them to appear in front of anyone other than the Queen, to whom they were dedicated. He is our former comrade. He had died at the time of the flash. I am not dead. Kinda don't look too well, so maybe you're the ones who are dead. I'm not dead. When the flash, Palo grasped himself as if he were trying to keep warm. Palo curled up and hid his face. Suddenly, with a dry, crackling sound, the surface of Palo's body began to split. The stench of rotting flesh filled the air. Ew. A cloudy blue liquid came oozing out of Palo's body like blood. Oh, that's so gross. Something seemed to be trying to emerge from Palo's body, pushing his skin out from the inside. Suddenly, Palo's body burst into a million pieces. And you look very nasty. I've never actually seen what happens when you do run. You know what, fuck it, I'll just figure it out later. What happens if you choose run? And Undead has appeared. Will you fight? Yeah. I think if you leave, the ninjas kill him or something, and I don't think you get anything for completing it. Individual actions. Bishop's Bracelet. Bishop's Bracelet. Spell. Zatiel. Back row. Spell back row. For her. Zatiel. Hits everything, like lightning that hits everything. Those things are taken care of. die. Thank you. Oh, Jesus, okay. The undead collapsed. When the man turned into ashes and returned to the earth, you heard a faint whispering voice. I'm still alive. You're the ones who are dead. Sorry for the trouble. We had heard that adventurers were disappearing. We were covertly investigating the case, but we never imagined that a former comrade was a part of it. He was supposed to have died in the flash. So when we heard that he was at the tavern, we couldn't believe it until we actually saw him. Ninja's voice trailed off. He seemed to be feeling guilty that he killed his comrade, although the comrade had become an undead. But it's ironic that the one who thought we were the undead was an undead himself. I doubt that is possible, but if what he said was true, that would mean he had been living amongst the undead. He can't be blamed for going insane. I thank you for this. Okay. Okay. So I guess you'll get something when you go back to town or something. I'll just grab it later, I guess. I'm gonna go ahead and just call this video right here since I'm getting way up there. When we come back, I will continue on with more of B4. And hopefully just make my way through some more of it. Shouldn't be that much more, hopefully. So until next time, this is Save Night with Let's Play Wizardry. Okay, scratch that. I let curiosity get the better of me, and I'm actually going to see what it's like when you put run. Just because I didn't know. So I had to escape for now. So do you leave and then come back to fight it, or do they kill it for you, or how does that work? Then you were fighting the undead. The ninjas seem to be struggling against the relentless undead. Okay, so you have to, I guess. Oh, looks like you have to. Okay. But that just fucking blows. You have to do it regardless. Okay, well, since I've already done all this shit already, I just want to see what happens if you put run. Doesn't do anything. You gotta fucking do it anyway. So now I'm gonna call it right here. When we come back, I'll just pick up where it left off at, and I'll continue on with the rest of this floor. I want to say I'm good almost halfway through this floor. Maybe? I don't know. Well, I'll see when I come back. So now, until next time, this is Save Night on Let's Play Wizardry Tale of the Forsaken Land. Later, guys.